Welcome back to Psycho German, Lektion 18, and we are tackling a very unique feature of the German language, trennbare und nicht-trennbare Verben, separable and non-separable verbs. If you've ever seen a German verb split in half with one part jumping all the way to the end of the sentence, this is exactly what we are going to master today. First, what are separable verbs? Separable verbs are verbs that are made of two parts, a prefix and a main verb. Think of it as Lego blocks snapped together. For example, the prefix auf plus the verb stehen creates the new verb aufstehen. But here's the trick. In a normal present tense sentence, this prefix separates from the main verb. The rule is simple. The main verb stays in the second position and gets conjugated, and the prefix goes all the way to the very end. Before diving into it, hit the subscribe button for the upcoming lectures. Let's see this separation in action with some real examples. Pay close attention to where the prefix lands. Our first example is aufstehen, which means to get up. Look at the sentence. Ich stehe 7 Uhr auf. I get up at 7 o'clock. The main verb stehen becomes stehe in the second position, and the prefix auf jumps all the way to the end. Next is ankommen, meaning to arrive. Der Zug kommt 8 Uhr an. The train arrives at 8 o'clock. Again, kommen becomes kommt in position 2, and the prefix an sits at the very end. Here is einkaufen, meaning to shop. Wir kaufen heute ein. We shop today. The verb kaufen is conjugated for wir, and the prefix ein is separated at the end. And here is mitkommen, meaning to come along. Kommst du mit? Are you coming along? Even in a question, the rule applies. The conjugated verb kommst is at the front, and the prefix mit is at the end.
So, how do you know if a verb is separable? You look at the prefix. Here are the most common separable prefixes: auf, an, ein, mit, aus, and zurück. If a verb starts with one of these, you can be certain it will split in a present tense sentence. Now let's talk about the other group, non-separable verbs. These verbs also have a prefix, but the prefix never separates. In the present tense, the prefix always stays attached to the main verb. It does not move to the end. The whole word stays together in the second position. For example, verstehen, meaning to understand. Ich verstehe die Frage. I understand the question. Notice how ver and stehen stay perfectly glued together. There is no separation here. Next is bekommen, meaning to receive. Sie bekommt ein Geschenk. She receives a gift. The prefix be stays attached to the verb kommt. Here is besuchen, meaning to visit. Wir besuchen unsere Freunde. We visit our friends. The prefix be does not separate. And erklären, meaning to explain. Der Lehrer erklärt die Regel. The teacher explains the rule. The prefix stays attached. You can memorize the prefixes to know if a verb stays together. Here are the common non-separable prefixes: be, ver, ge, ent, and zer. If you see these at the start of a verb, never split them. Let's summarize the differences side by side. Separable verbs, the prefix separates, it goes to the end of the sentence, and when you speak, you put the stress on the prefix, like aufstehen. Non-separable verbs, the prefix stays together. There is no movement, and when you speak, the stress is on the main verb, like verstehen. Let's look at them together in context. Separable. Ich rufe dich an. I call you. The an goes to the end. Non-separable, ich verstehe dich. I understand you. The wer stays attached. Now it's your turn to practice. Let's see if you can conjugate these verbs correctly. You need to decide if they separate or stay together. Pause the video and try to fill in the blanks. Let's check your answers. Great job if you got these right. Let's quickly summarize what we learned today. Separable verbs have a prefix that moves to the very end of the sentence, while the main verb stays in position 2. Common separable prefixes are stressed when speaking, like auf, an, and ein. Non-separable verbs keep the prefix attached to the verb in position 2. Common non-separable prefixes are unstressed, like be, ver, and Take a moment to review your notes on these two verb types. They are incredibly common in everyday German. Great job! You now understand separable and non-separable verbs. This is a massive step forward in building natural-sounding German sentences. Keep learning with C-Code German. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future lessons. Also, share it with your friends learning German and drop a comment with your own separable verb sentence. Dankeschön. Thank you so much for watching. Keep practicing, and I will see you in the next lesson. Bis bald!